Welcome back to the Invisible Work That's Killing Your Career series. Have you ever had a performance review where your boss told you that you were doing an incredible job and then in the very next breath told you that you need to be more visionary and strategic to get to the next level? But here's the thing. The only reason you aren't being visionary is because you're busy carrying the emotional labor plus doing all the high-level detail work that keeps the entire department from falling apart. Plus, as long as you're the only one who knows how to run the gears, your boss isn't thinking about promoting you. They're thinking about how much it would suck to replace you. Today, we're talking about the promotion paradox and why being too good at your job is the fastest way to stay stuck forever. I'm Stacie, speaker from Ready Now Lead Consulting Group. I help high-achieving women start being the strategic leaders that they were hired to be. This is part 3 of our series on the invisible work that kills your career. If you have ever felt like your hard work is keeping you stuck, this video is your wake-up call. So let's look at the cold math of your career. It costs a company 1.5 to 2 times your salary to replace a high performer. If you're the glue that holds the department together, if you're the one with all the institutional knowledge and the detail magic, you are too expensive to move. Your boss isn't prioritizing your growth. They are prioritizing their own peace of mind. Keeping you exactly where you are is the safest business decision that they can make. The women's work is in the weeds. When a man is detail-oriented, it's called precision. When you do it, it's often dismissed as administration or supportive. We've been conditioned to believe that the mastery of the weeds is how we prove our value. In reality, the corporate sees the weeds as the low-level floor, not the high-level ceiling. The more you own the execution, the more they struggle to see you as the architect. You have to stop proving you can do the work and start proving that you can lead the people doing it. Your boss won't promote you because you're too busy doing that red zone work that makes their life easy. Use that red zone audit to see exactly what you need to stop doing today. It's in video 1. And subscribe now so you don't miss the rest of this series. Now here is where the gaslighting comes in. You get the exceeds expectation rating and you get the praise. And then the feedback. Be more visionary. You need to be a stronger leader. That's corporate gaslighting. They are using your commitment to excellence against you. They're praising the worker bee while holding that visionary promotion just out of reach because they haven't seen you as thinking big. But you can't think big when you're busy fixing everybody else's small mistakes. It's a vicious cycle. You do all the detail work, putting out the fires, managing the emotion, fixing the PowerPoints, figuring out the new seating chart for the RTO mandate, all to keep things running. Because you're running well, your boss gives you more. Because you have more, you have zero space for strategy. Because you have no strategy, you don't get the promotion. Rinse and repeat. To break this, you have to be willing to be less helpful so you can be more valuable. I'm here to help you solve it. So here's your strategy for this week. Starting the succession plan conversation. The next time your boss praises your indispensable work, don't just say thank you. Say, I'm glad that's adding value. My goal is to move into whatever leadership role. So I've started documenting my processes so that Mike, the junior kid, can take these off my plate. This will free me up to focus on the high-level strategy for the next quarter. And then I want you to push back and ask him, do you think I should work with Bob or Steve on that strategy? Notice this is a closed-ended question. It will force him to give you a direct answer. Giving him an open-ended question like, what do you think I should focus on, gives him the opportunity to blow you off or to stall on time by saying, you know what, let me think about that and get back to you. Or even better, why don't you think about it, schedule a meeting for us in the future to discuss it. Then you do exactly that. And he mysteriously and repeatedly cancels the meeting due to other priorities. This is all a stalling tactic to keep you stuck in the indispensable job. By having this conversation, you are literally telling them, I am replaceable in this role, which makes me promotable for the next one. Please, for the love of your career, stop being the only one who can do the little job. Stop asking for permission. Because what you are doing is quietly building up a huge reservoir of resentment and irritation and in self-doubt. In video 4, we're going to talk about that resentment gap and what happens when you realize you're doing the work of 2 levels above you for the pay level of your current one. Your boss doesn't want to lose the person who makes their life easy, but it is your job to make sure making their life easy doesn't cost you your career. Now, here's the hot poker truth. Once you stop doing the weeds work, you're going to notice a massive gap between your contribution and your paycheck, and probably a huge dose of guilt because you aren't being that nice girl. So check out video 4, the resentment gap, which is dropping soon. And this is where we're going to talk about the internal cost of staying quiet while you overdeliver. Let me know if this video and the other ones are sparking your awareness and giving you tools to help. I'll see you in the next video.